All right, so we have arrived in Liechtenstein.
The question is, what the heck do we do here?
Yeah, one of the smallest countries in Europe and rainiest on this day. But, you know, what do? You just roll with it.
But a little rain is not going to stop two big personalities in one of the littlest places on Earth.
They're used to Americans being brash, self-important, and love to film themselves everywhere they go. So this is not...
That was your job, too.
This is not out of the ordinary for them.
But we are not here to give American tourists a bad name. We're not here to cause an international incident. We are here to take in the rolling green countryside, the beauty, the culture, and learn the spelling of Liechtenstein. Is that right? No, this is right. And to give you a warning...
If you're coming here, bring money.
She ain't cheap, but she sure is pretty. We're taking you to the tiny country of Liechtenstein. In this episode of Window Seat. What is this place? How do you get here? Why is this 62 square mile country a country in the first place? What's the point of coming here? Well, for us, it's to check off another country in our quest to visit every country on Earth. We'll answer the rest of those questions straight ahead, starting with how you get here. Our day started on board a tour bus in Zurich for the scenic 67-mile ride to the country of Liechtenstein. And when I say scenic, that does not even begin to describe it. The bus ride takes you through the Central European Alps en route to this tiny, doubly landlocked country that sits between Switzerland and Austria. And even though the journey is a bit obscured by rain, it does not dampen the view. There is no disputing this is one of the most beautiful routes in all of Europe. And there are a couple of very cool stops along the way too, including this place about an hour outside Zurich called Heidiland. This is a holiday region in eastern Switzerland named after the classic children's book character Heidi. It features picturesque mountains and lakes, charming villages like this one, which recreates the setting of the Heidi stories.
All right, we're hiking out of Heidiland.
And it's a popular spot for outdoor activities like hiking, skiing, and visiting the Heidi House Museum. This is as iconically Swiss Alps as it gets. I mean, just look at these views. Every little detail from the chalets to the animals feels like this is a storybook.
Thoughts on Heidiland?
Yeah, if you got kids, it's great. If you're an adult and you don't have kids, it's not your thing.
Yeah. Copy that.
Clearly, it is beautiful and picturesque, but for a couple of dudes who've never read the Heidi stories, maybe some of it was lost on us. Again, though, if you have kids, they're going to love this stop. After the Heidiland stop, our tour bus continues through those rolling green Swiss Alps en route to Liechtenstein. So now it seems like a good time to delve into the history and notoriety of one of the tiniest places on Earth that we're about to swarm. It is the 6th smallest country on planet Earth, with a total land size of just about 62 square miles. It sits about 6,000 feet above sea level here in the Alps. The weather here is actually pretty mild, not as cold as you might expect for a country in the European mountains. It is a constitutional monarchy, which means its head of state is a prince. They use the Swiss franc for money, and while tourism is the biggest part of their economy, tens of thousands of foreign firms are registered in Liechtenstein for tax benefit reasons. And it's become a center of banking as well because of its political stability and its laws providing absolute bank secrecy. Armed with all of that knowledge, we have finally arrived in the rain-drenched town of Vaduz, the capital of the Principality of
Liechtenstein.
Yeah, one of the smallest countries in Europe and rainiest on this day. But, you know, what do? You just roll with it.
Just get weird.
Get yourself an umbrella if you have to. There are several covered patios. We can always lean on one of those. These people think I'm real weird because I'm talking into my GoPro. They're used to Americans being brash,
Or idiots.
idiotic morons who self-important, love to film themselves everywhere they go. So this is not...
That was your job, too.
This is not out of the ordinary for them.
Certainly not out of the ordinary for us either. So let's keep those cameras rolling as we explore the streets here, where we find this cool water fountain and these cool buildings. Come on, there's got to be something better than this to see here. And there is. We found the Kunstmuseum, which is the State Museum for Modern and Contemporary Art. It is a significant cultural hub for this country, featuring a collection of international art with a particular focus on three-dimensional works like sculptures and installations. In 2015, a new building for the Hilti Art Foundation was added, which holds a private collection of classical modernism and contemporary art. I sound so fancy talking about these things, even though I know nothing about them. There are other cool things to do here too, like rent a bike and get out on the trails and explore, or perhaps do a little shopping. And by a little, I mean a very little.
You're looking for any kind of souvenirs, from stickers all the way up to Christmas decorations. In that shop over there, that's the only souvenir shop. And you find everything.
So yeah, there's only one souvenir shop in the whole place, and it's expensive. In fact, everything is expensive.
Just some general thoughts on Liechtenstein and the greater Swiss Alps area. If you're coming here, bring money, because everything's expensive.
It's expensive as hell. I was expecting it to be, but wow.
Yeah, I mean, like crappy souvenir T-shirts are $30 essentially.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just really pricey, but it's gorgeous, it's clean, and it's pretty cool.
Could be a lot worse.
We keep the old cameras rolling in the off chance we capture something really exciting going on around here.
There's another thing. It's not strictly an American thing to narrate videos into your GoPro, apparently, because there's some Italian dude back there doing the same thing. He doesn't have a 2-camera shoot, though. I do. But he's just got one. And we're beating him because we've got 2 cameras.
But let's be honest, you could have Ridley freaking Scott and an entire Hollywood production team here in Liechtenstein, and if they were trying to film an action movie, it would be a box office bomb, because bottom line, there is no action here.
Observations about Liechtenstein. It's a sleepy little hamlet. There's not much going on here, I'll be perfectly candid. In fact, I can't imagine a real reason to come here.
Well, Sundays in the Steiner are where it's really at. I mean, this is Sunday,
Yeah,
and there's so many people out and about.
yeah.
A haven.
I would say this, like, if you're doing what we're doing and just trying to cross off every country in Europe, then yeah, make the trip. I mean, and it's beautiful for sure. But if you're looking for entertainment or, just whatever, this is probably not your place.
If you like a nightlife, not probably the place here.
Yeah, nightclubs, nightlife, any of that sort of thing. Yeah, I'd skip it probably, but it's beautiful. There's no two ways about it.
Look, our time here was short. We did come on a Sunday when the old community calendar wasn't exactly brimming with things to do.
10 minutes before 4, we depart from down there. Okay. Any question, anybody?
Okay, well, as long as you're asking, we do have a question. Why come to Liechtenstein? What's the point? Is it worth it? We never did figure out the answers to those questions. Do you have the answers? If so, let us know in the comments below. What is so great about this place? What did we miss out on? Should we come back and give this tiny country another shot? Let us know down there in those comments. We're not trying to pick on an entire country. I'm sure it has its pluses. We just didn't encounter a lot of them. All right, now that we've made enemies of an entire European country, we'd love it if you liked and shared the video so we can get the conversation going about this place. And more than anything, we'd love it if you hit subscribe so we can share the journey as we travel to every country on Earth. We are at well over 80 countries so far, with many more on the way. We're back with a brand new episode of Window Seat next Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. In the meantime, check out one of these other episodes from Window Seat.
Liechtenstein.